I'm nelldanger. Wait, stop shaking. I'm talking to the camera, not you. I'm nelldanger, here to do a tarot and intuitive reading for you. I already started this reading and it went weird. Like, it took me a while to read the energy and it was just too long of a pause, and I don't edit these videos, so I just decided to restart it because it was too long. I was like, what is going on here, bro? What is going on here? I was gonna get 2 cards for your past, 2 for your present, and 2 for your future. And that's still my plan, but I got 4 for your past. And that's when I ended the reading. I have the 6 of Pentacles, the Star, the Sun, and Judgment. Now, my interpretation, oh, by the way, sorry, my interpretation is that you're a little dinosaur. Just kidding, I got this at work. And it's like my new little buddy. And it makes me feel so calm. It reminds me of these toys that I had when I was younger. And the blue color reminds me of the ocean. So maybe this means something for you too. But he's my new little best friend, new little bud. But anyway, so I have these 6 of Pentacles, the Star, the Sun, and Judgment. I feel as if in your recent past, you were giving a lot of yourself, and in a, excuse me, in a very positive mindset. With the Star, even there, she's pouring out of her jugs into the water and into the ground. You're just giving of yourself into the universe, putting yourself out there as well. Extremely positive mindset, but maybe it was unsustainable. Maybe you're giving to the poor, say, giving from an empty cup. And that hits hard. And I'm so sorry. But nevertheless, you have this positive energy, which is great, knowing that it's going to come back to you. Knowing that it's going to come back to you. And then Judgment happened. Judgment happened. Balance restored. You had a rebirth. You had some sort of revelation. Maybe that you can't pour from an empty cup. Maybe that in order for things to be right, there has to be balance. Maybe that's a realization that you had. Now I want 1 or 2 cards for your present. And I got 2 cards for your present. I have the 3 of Wands. And I have the 10 of Wands. You're in a moment of preparation. You're working very hard. I'm feeling the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands at the same time. You're working very hard and you're also preparing for a future. Seems like you're pouring into your own cup by working very hard right now. Maybe you're stacking your money up, not your funny up. Maybe you're thinking of new business ideas. Maybe you're looking for opportunities. More focused on yourself. That's what I'm getting. And your journey, your work. It could be really hard right now. Sorry for the noises in the background. These videos are completely unedited, not for any I'm so awesome reason, it's just easier for me. And why make it less authentic, I suppose. What you see is what you get. I have 1 card for clarification. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords is one of my favorite cards. Doing something differently, finding new ways to do things. Also, going to war without going to war, but this is in the reverse. You're coming clean with yourself. You're thinking of your approach and how it's been in the past. I think you've had a realization that the way you were doing things wasn't sustainable, wasn't going to work. Pouring from this empty cup, keeping this attitude of kind of maybe directionlessness. And I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse as well. I know this is going to be a 6-card spread, but we got what we got. I was just shuffling and we got what we got. While I was talking about your approach, see the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I'm just going to read the meaning to you. Lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination, learn from failure. So although you had this positive mindset, you were not able to maintain whatever it is that you were doing. Maybe you had a realization that you were not doing things the right way, that it wasn't going to work out in your favor, that you had to stop procrastinating on the ideas that you have been having, that you needed to pour into yourself again and pour into your ideas. Okay, this flipped out. I'm not going to get all these, but the first one is the Eight of Swords. After this, I'll get 2 for your future. Negative thoughts. Self-imposed restriction, exactly. That even though you had this positive attitude that somehow things would work out with you just running your wheels into the ground here, so to speak, that you were imprisoning yourself. There's something that is like on the tip of my tongue that I want to get out, but I'm having a hard time doing that. But it's about the realization that you've had, this awakening that you've had that wasn't working out. If you heard laughing, that's my roommate. Oh my gosh, okay. The Fool. I think that is the energy that you are in. I think that caps off your present here. That you are starting anew. You're working hard on your own. A new approach. Pouring into your own cup. And starting new things. Because you can start over anytime. And you really have. You really have here. Maybe you're also getting an animal. This dog is sticking out to me. New people, maybe. You've left a lot behind. Old ways of thinking, old people, places, things. But the sun is still in the corner. The sun is still in the corner. You're still after the same abundance. You just rethought how you're going to get it. You've decided to start putting action into things. I think that's what you weren't doing before. You were giving and giving and giving to others, but not putting any real action towards you, your goals, what you want, this abundance that you want. And he's basically bathing in the sun here. He's basically bathing in the sun. You are closer than you have ever been to this abundance. You keep growing, you keep changing, you keep editing your mindset to get closer. This is for the future. And I'll get one more. 5 Pentacles. You're gonna worry that you're gonna worry. You're gonna feel alone on this new path. You're gonna feel scared that it wasn't the right move. But I'm feeling that you just need to have motivation and keep it going. Keep it pushing. Don't be committed to the new mindset that you have either. You can edit it again. It's an ongoing journey. This never ends. The world in reverse. Exactly. Incompletion. That's what is coming up to me. Not necessarily anything bad. I know the world in reverse might scare you. But there is no closure. This journey, you might be realizing in the future, near future, that this journey is gonna be forever, baby. There is no destination. Abundance is not a destination. You can bathe in it. You can be in it, but it's not a destination. Maybe you're preparing financially to be unprepared financially, or in life in general. Knowing that, I know I'm still shuffling, I want a clarification on the future. Knowing that things are going to be topsy-turvy. Bad things will happen. They will always happen, you know, like not bad. I hate the good and bad. Like I hate the words good and the words bad. Like things are not that simple. But there might be pitfalls. There might be moments. Five of Swords. Exactly. There's gonna be competition. There's gonna be fights. You're going to have new challenges in the future. But you will get through them. As long as you stick. As long as you stick on your own path. As long as you stay on your side. Remember, number one, I feel like you might have been a people pleaser. Or, like people pleaser, to me, the dumbed down definition is like putting yourself on the bottom of the totem pole to ensure your own survival, and you're not doing that anymore. You are looking out for numero uno, finally. And that might sound selfish to some, but it's not. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a human. You're supposed to look out for yourself. You're not supposed to put yourself on the chopping block, give from an empty cup, just because it meant survival when you were younger. That you were supposed to be on the bottom. No. You are arming yourself. This guy has these swords and he's looking behind his back. You've got your own back now. You have your own back. I don't know what these dudes are doing, but it looks like they just got defeated by him. I don't know what they were trying, but people are gonna be there. People are gonna be trying shit. Always. Always. That's not going to be something that ends in life. I'm not saying this how I want to say it. Life is a beautiful journey, and it is full of surprises. That's what I'm trying to say. But at least now you have your own back. At least now you know that you can grow and shift and change. And that that's a good thing. You don't have to have the same mindset today that you have tomorrow. But right now you're in a new energy. Woo! Judgment just fell out of my hands again. You can have as many awakenings as you have. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to punish you. But balance will be restored, always. There are laws to this universe. If you like this reading, please like it. I don't know if you can hype my videos, but if you can hype it, hype that shit up. Please comment, tell me what you thought, whether you have constructive criticism for me, hate comments, whether you resonated with this, tell me what you think. And if you want to support me, my Cash App is in the bio. It'd be great to be able to do this full time. Stay dangerous. Bye.